Hello, I'm Nasledie, senior researcher of the Nasledie Institute, Stavropol, Russia. I'm expert in archaeological textile. Well, the Silk Road is not just the way from the walls of the Tanchanan to the gates of Constantinople. This is culture and historical phenomenon, as a result of which material exchange and enrichment with new ideas were reflected in the culture of the peoples involved in the functioning of the trade routes. Material evidence of the passage of the trade caravans through the mountain passes of the North Caucasus has been preserved in the archaeological sites of Caucasus, Lower Kis, Mashcheva Balkan, Eshkakon, Ulukol, and others. Import glass, exotic spices, and especially silk fabrics woven in the textile centers of China, Central Asia, Persia, and Byzantium were discovered here. Fragments of fabrics were found here similar, for example, to the Byzantine summit depicting the hunting of Bahram Gora from the Church of St. Cunibert, and instant Persian silk with pheasants from the Church of St. Severin in Cologne. But the prestigious silk that were used in Europe in the interior of the Christian cathedrals were used for their costume and their decoration in the North Caucasus. So it is interesting to try to understand the attitude of the local population toward the imported textile. The leader received a whole piece of textile, sufficient for the entire dress, but the rest of the fabrics were cut into small fragments which were distributed among the community members. At the same time, apparently each person got a limited number of small-sized fragments that could be used productively only by collecting a few pieces. Therefore, in one product, different fabrics are often combined. However, some things, usually of small sizes, had or purchased, were sewn from the small fragments of the same cloth, which did not carry a structural load. This raises question why it was necessary to cut fabric into small pieces. In fact, there was a completely opposite intention to combine pieces of one textile in one product. Perhaps a person even had to exchange pieces of different fabrics for fragments of the same cloth. Sometimes we can trace an attempt to recreate the integrity of the image. For instance, a strip of fabric with bird legs added to the fragment with the image of pheasants on which the bird have no legs. In this way, things made from the small fragments of the same textile testify to the desire for color and ornamental harmony, which should be regarded as well-developed aesthetic feelings of the medieval population of the North Caucasus. It's not indifference, but interest in the textile images. And we can believe that magnificent silk enrich the natural landscape of the beautiful gorges of the North Caucasus.